So we're gonna do another tier list because I felt like it. Today we are gonna be doing the Wolverine tier list, which is just essentially the Wolverine suits tier list. I couldn't find one with the newest suit with Hugh Jackman and Deadpool Wolverine, but let me just tell you one thing. It's already top. It's my favorite Wolverine suit probably of all time. And I decided to do something a little bit different with this format. I want to review this with some gameplay in the background, so hopefully that can filter in and out, hopefully. If it's not there, don't blame me. But anyway, we're going to start with Wolverine's suit tier list. I feel like the most important thing from the newest Deadpool movie is that Wolverine's suit is perfect. So from here, I want to rank every suit that inspired to make that suit special, or what it is. So yeah, we're going through basically every version of Wolverine here, because I do not think all these characters are the same character, I'll be honest with you. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start with old Hulk 161, 181 of Wolverine, the first appearance of Wolverine, and I do feel like this suit is very okay. It doesn't really look like a Wolverine to me. It looks really tacky, and I don't like it. And it didn't really look like a very iconic look for the character. And not only be improved on within the next suit that we're going to go over, which is the original David Cockrum when Giant Size X-Men Wolverine suit. The Wolverine suit that will be there for Chris Claremont's era of X-Men into like Jim Lee's era of X-Men. So yeah, it's a pretty popular suit. The yellow, the blue, it's iconic. It's a weird look for a superhero, admittedly. Again, those old X-Men movies really changed my perception on how Wolverine looks. So from there, I think I'm just gonna put it in amazing. I do feel like it's a pretty decent suit. Next up, I think the next one is the shitty Frank Miller one, the black one. That's trash. It just, honestly, it was not a very iconic look for the character, and I think just overall, it was just a bad idea to make Wolverine look like that. I think they were trying something different, and for sure it was iconic, because it is literally on the front cover of some of those most iconic Wolverine covers of all time. But I do think that suit is just so basic and so boring that it should not be on this list at all. It should be in trash Wolverine suit. And then next, I guess, is the brown and yellow. Now, brown and yellow is good. I think it's our first spectacular, honestly. Again, I really like this color scheme Wolverine. It makes more sense than the blue, honestly. This is like his personal suit. If he's not on the X-Men, he should not be wearing blue. Just my opinion. So yeah, this suit is really spectacular. Every run that it's a part of, and the most recent runs within Krakoa, it looks really good. I just really like this suit. I like it more than the blue. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And then next we're going to go Days of Future Past, which I guess is just iconic, so we're just going to put it in great and nice. Just because it's just he's just wearing a coat. Alright, and next off, I guess I could just skip around. I guess X Factor. This would be like during the X Factor phase of just everybody wears the same suit, and we're gonna get a lot of those Wolverine costumes, trust me. And this one is an okay. It's matching with this other X-Men. That's the best I can give it. And then we got Weapon X, which I think is another spectacular. It's such an iconic look for the character. Honestly, it is one of the most iconic looks for Wolverine and Logan. Everybody thinks Weapon X, they see that image. Probably not that one, but the image of the comic that just looks fucking spectacular. And again, I really like the suit. It's not really a suit, but I just really like the look of it. Alright, and then we're gonna keep going on here with some niche ones. A Savage Wolverine. It's trash. I really don't understand the idea of it. Bone Claw Wolverine, he goes a little bit more savage, becomes a little bit more hairy. Like the adamantium was holding back his savage tendencies. Weird. Anyway, and I think this is another version of it. I can't really tell. It just already looks garbage from where I'm looking at, so yeah, whatever. And then we're gonna go on to some weirder ones. I don't know what this is. I really don't like it though. God. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to something a little bit more different here. We're gonna kind of have to skip around because I don't really know the exact timeline to some of these, but I'm assuming Okay, let's start off with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. We're gonna go through this entire run here. Before Deadpool Wolverine, of course, he didn't really have a suit. He had a matching suit, like some of the worst suits on this list, except for that one. But he had a very terrible leather suit. It's iconic for sure. I think a lot of people, like kids, remember from like the early 2000s, remember him looking like this. But I don't, so it's just an okay. The white guy in the tank top is amazing because that's just iconic. You know, you can't go wrong with a white guy in a tank top with claws in his hand. He looks cool as shit for doing that. X-Men Origins Wolverine had the best hair. And then Days of Future Past probably had the most costume of costumes, but it just wasn't in the movie a lot. And if they added a cowl, it would probably be spectacular, but since it doesn't have a cowl, it's going in the great nice category. So now we're going back to just comic books, and I'm just going to skip around here. Some of these I do not recognize, so I'm going to just be ranking them on looks alone. So sorry. I do not recognize these guys. This is from Astonishing X-Men. This is one of the suits that inspires the new suit in Deadpool Wolverine. And I think it's amazing. I think it's a really good reinvention of that original X-Men Wolverine suit. It looks great. The art's great in that series. It looks really good. Then all new... what was this one? I forget what that version of Wolverine is from, but I really just think it's okay. You get rid of what makes him look like Wolverine. Like, I don't care, right? Team X Wolverine. Now, I genuinely like the look of this. I was actually reading the Krakoan era Wolverine saga, where he kind of goes back on Maverick and everybody like that. So this is showing up a lot, and especially in X Lives of Wolverine Next Steps. So it's just okay. It doesn't really look like Wolverine, you know what I'm saying? Apocalypse Wolverine. Okay, and then Weapon X Wolverine is spectacular. This color scheme is really good, even for being a matching suit. He looks really good in those colors with the red eyes, man. Dude, he looks so fucking cool. That's one of the best Wolverine suits ever. Oh wait, okay. So this is Age of Ultron Wolverine. Very specific, I know, but he's like one of the main characters of that book for some reason. And I actually really like this one. It's the leather one done right, in my opinion. So I'm gonna put it in nice tier. Ultimate X-Men Wolverine suit looks really boring. So it's like here and okay. Like if I have to reorganize this here, which I'm probably am gonna do in a second, he would be top of okay because it's just fine. He doesn't live long enough to see him actually have a real Wolverine suit. Now, okay, Old Man Logan. Unpopular opinion here. I really thought that comic was really shitty. I read it. There were some parts of it that I actually thought was really cool, but this is probably the most cynical book I've read since The Boys, which I don't even like at all. So that tells you. And then these two, I have to like. You see, I don't know what these are. Just come back to this. I don't know what these are. So, based on looks, it's really boring. So it's an okay. This one actually looks kind of cool. I don't know what this is from, but it looks cool. All right, so now I'm gonna take my time to reorganize this. But this is essentially the initial list right now of all the suits. Give me a fat minute. All right, this is it. This is the official list here. Maybe I don't know if it's controversial, but again, this is very important. Wolverine finally getting his suit, and Deadpool Wolverine coming out this Friday. I'm seeing it Thursday. I'm really excited. This video is mostly made in hype for that movie. And again, if that suit was on this list, I'm telling you, it would be in spectacular. Like immediately, it would be like the #1 suit on this list. But yeah. Fellas, that's it. So if you want to stick around, I might be dropping another tier list tomorrow. Ooh, I'm gonna be tier listing the Fox X-Men movies and some Fox movies on top of that tomorrow. Probably get out by tomorrow. This is probably gonna go out. Well, it's already out, so you're watching it or whatever. But you know, we're gonna get that working out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.